Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus S-View flip cover. Now this one in particular I believe is around 50 US, expensive but nothing new. Color is white, phone is right there as you may have already noticed, and this is not the same as the flip cover, the S-View that I went with last year, which gives you the full readout of notification and information in this mirrored finish, but rather a matte finish with an acetate or clear piece of plastic on the right side that'll give you all of your notifications and things of that nature. And I just think it's a cleaner look. It's a matter of personal preference. And with that said, let's get it out of the box. So for those of you that missed, the Note 10 Plus is a beautiful handset. There's Ruru Cakes doing his thing on a little live video for my lock screen, and I really am enjoying using it, but I have needed to pick up a case. So do I think that these are worth it? I mean, in terms of pricing, they are expensive, no question about it. And I mean, if you go up to the other S-View case, you're looking at 60 US, which to me is a little bit crazy, but we can thank Apple for all of these prices. That's what I always say. It's like, thank Apple. Now, the finish on here is actually, I said matte, but it's not quite a matte finish. It almost has a little bit of a shine to it. Go ahead and open it up. There's all of our removable stuff and also information on how to insert it, because you do not want to damage your phone. So it looks like, from what I can see, that they're saying do the top end first, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And so should be as simple as just popping it in. I don't think there's a wrong way once you've got that down. And that's it. Ruslan coming back at you. And the Note 10 Plus really has been a great phone to use so far. So it's questionable for me as to whether or not I'm going to wait for that Galaxy Fold. That was my plan. The Galaxy Fold is still right around the corner. And I know this video is about this flip cover. One thing I will point out, right there, looks like I got a little bit of a manufacturing defect. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it looks like there's a little bit of a separation of the housing for the actual, the camera assembly housing from the material. There's a little gap there. I might be nitpicking, but at 50 US, I don't think I am. And then, you know, you still have access to your volume rocker and power button on the side of the phone. You can see I hit the power button, and we are greeted with time, date, all that information. So it's all there. And then, of course, get right back to the phone with a simple flip open. So I like this design, I think, significantly more than the other. The other one is a little more subtle. It's mirrored. I'm not a huge fan of the mirror, never was. Of course, you are giving up whatever finish you've picked of the phone. So if you're like me, I think the majority of users that picked up the Aurora Glow, since that was the new color, the first time that Samsung introduced a color like this, and that got as much buzz as it did, you're giving it up. I mean, the only places you're going to see it really are on the trim that are exposed right here on the camera assembly. But I think the white is a very nice complement to this. Now, as far as this staying closed, that was an issue that, you know, I think all the S-Views have. They don't magnetize this. They don't create a latching system. It's particularly bad sometimes if you're docking it and this thing will just flap open. But overall, it does exactly what you want, which is it gives you a really nice case. I mean, not incredible protection when it comes to the top or bottom, but overall, I mean, how much cleaner, how much nicer does a case get? And that's why I went with this one, is because it is, I think, significantly nicer than the traditional S-View. So we'll see how this works out. I'll update all of you on my, full impressions of whether or not I think it's worth it, especially how it also fits with the Whitestone Dome, which has yet to be installed. It is a lengthy procedure, but I will hopefully get it on there and share all of it with you, because that is, in my opinion, probably the best screen protector that money can buy out there. And then pair it with this case, and you've got a nice, blend of form and function and protection all in one. Of course, if you're like I used to be, you can just go naked. But then I highly recommend not only the glass screen protector, but something for the back as well. Those days for me are over. The naked phones, I mean, with all these upgrade programs, I always used to go naked. That sounds wrong, but that is how I always used to do it. These days, with all the trade-in programs, if you don't protect your phone, you eat the poo-poo, so to speak. But that's pretty much it. So again, this is the S View flip cover for the Note 10 Plus. You can also pick it up, of course, for the Note 10, $50 US, a expensive option, but one that I think is right in line with all the style and elements that the Note 10 Plus offers. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.